Hey, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the 15-Minute Break Show. I'm your host, Dave Howard. Let's get to it.
Now to the story of a sea monster with 130 razor-sharp teeth, the biting force of a T-Rex, and a skull measuring 2 meters. It might sound like the stuff of legend, but this creature really did exist around 75 million years ago, and it was called pliosaur, and a fossil of its enormous jaws.
Oh, what? A pliosaur. She said that called up.
Really did exist around 75 million years ago, and it was called pliosaur, and a fossil of its enormous jaws has been now found off Dorset's Jurassic Coast. Our science editor Rebecca Morell went for an exclusive look.
Okay. Oh wow,
There you go.
it's huge. Unveiling a Jurassic sea monster. This is the 2-metre-long skull of a pliosaur, one of the most fearsome predators the planet has ever seen.
So it's got big teeth, excellent for stabbing and killing its prey. It doesn't chew its food, it just breaks into bits and digests.
it back to get in
and
there.
digests the bone.
I ain't gonna lie, that low-key looks like paper mache. You ever do like, in grade school, you have like science projects and you did like water, paper mache and all that? That looks like paper mache. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, let me see. Looks like paper mache. That don't look real at all.
And everything. Huge
Steve
big
Etches
gig
led the
right
efforts
up.
to unearth and prepare this ancient aquatic beast.
So what makes this unique is it's complete. So the lower jaws and the upper skull are meshed together as it would be in life. To find that, I think worldwide, there's hardly any specimens ever found to that level of detail. And if they are, a lot of the bits are missing. Whereas this, although it's slightly distorted, it's got every bone present. It's one of the best fossils I've ever worked on. I'll never probably work on another one.
The snout was discovered by a fossil enthusiast on a beach near Kimmeridge Bay in Dorset.
I just found something quite extraordinary. It's the jaw of a massive pliosaur. It's enormous. It must have just come out of a cliff up there somewhere.
Where do these really come from, to be honest? It does seem like when people discover these fossils or whatever, it's always so random. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it'd be different if they were discovering them in like the ocean or something, because you say like the ocean is the most undiscovered place, but like, I don't know, man. It seems to just come out of nowhere. I don't know. And even the stuff they discover, it seems like it's almost as if it's like, it's not even like, what if it's, I don't know. Let me see. I'm just finish the video. Hold on.
Over the course of weeks, the rest was excavated. A perilous process, with Steve and the team dangling off ropes halfway down a fast-eroding cliff face. It was all followed by a BBC documentary team and Sir David
It looks like parts of the mountain. I don't know, like the rocks there. Like, I don't know, like they putting rocks together and calling it a fossil. I don't know, man.
Attenborough.
In these waters, underneath my feet, lurked the ultimate marine predator, the pliosaur.
This gigantic reptile lived 150 million years ago. Reaching more than 12 metres in length, its bulky body was powered through the water with huge paddle-like limbs. it would have terrorised the oceans.
No time. So
what we-
see, this one doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. Now, it lived all those million years ago, right? So why is it extinct now? What made it go extinct? Because my understanding is, water has always been on the earth, right? It lived underwater, right? So the only thing that would make something go extinct is a lack of food, maybe. I don't know. Like, what can make something live underwater go extinct? If water's always there and it lives underwater, like the argument of like the dinosaurs were killed off because of asteroids, that makes a weird sense, but it makes a little bit more sense. But the fact that, like, maybe I'm ignorant, maybe I gotta do more research, but like, there's always been water here. There's always been water on the earth, right? For millions of years. So how does a water being, a water animal, aquatic animal go extinct? It should, like, if it was there, why isn't it still here? Did it evolve? Did it turn to something else? Like, and yeah, I don't know. Hold up, finish this.
Looking at here is a surface scan of the skull of the pliosaur.
Scientists have scanned the fossil to try and learn more about its bite with its 130 razor-sharp teeth. They've calculated it had a bite force similar to a T-Rex.
I think what we're looking at here is the top predator in the environment. You know, this animal had a huge bite. It would have been able to eat pretty much everything else that was around in the water at that time, including some other very large animals as well, other pliosaurs and plesiosaurs, ichthyosaurs, other marine crocodilians as well too, would all be potential predators.
It's a marine crocodile. Interesting. It's like some sort of a crocodile or something. That's very fascinating. That's fascinating for real.
Items for this animal.
The dark clay of Dorset's Kimmeridge Bay is rich in fossils. Why is that?
150 million years ago, this whole area would have been a tropical ocean. And the cliffs behind me were the mud on the sea floor, where the bodies of prehistoric sea creatures were buried. And there they remained, hidden away for millions of years. It's only now, as the rocks crumble, that these fossilized skeletons are finally...
All right, y'all, it's time to clock back in. Thank y'all for chilling with me on the 15-minute break show. I'm your host, Dave Howard. See y'all next time.